Hi, my name is Kathy and I'm the art teacher from Arch Projects for Kids. I hope it becomes your favorite place for finding easy step-by-step art lessons. Hey, if you're a fan of Barbie, I've got a special treat for you today. I've made a brand new tutorial that shows you how to draw her face. It's got enough detail that it really looks like her, but not so many that it gets complicated. Let me show you what I mean. Before you begin your drawing, you need to gather your art supplies of drawing paper, pencil, black marker, and crayons. And as always, there's a matching tutorial that you can download from my website. Also, before you begin to draw, it's really helpful to take a minute to create some guides on your paper. All you have to do is fold and crease your paper in half in both directions. You'll end up with lines that match my tutorial, which really help you see where to draw. Step number 1. Barbie's face starts with a large U shape like this that sits in the middle of the paper. I like to plan my shape by starting with some dots, so I know things will be even when I'm done. Then all I have to do is come back and slowly connect them. Drawing one side first and then the other helps me make the sides match each other. Step number 2, now come the eyes. They're going to be pretty large and sit here and here. Planning them with dots first is also a good idea. Notice that they do slant down just a little bit. Now connect those dots with a curve on the top and one on the bottom. Then do the same for the other eye. The iris shapes inside the eye are pretty large. It's one of those details that sets Barbie apart from a regular face drawing. If you just draw the sides of them like this, it will do the job perfectly. Step number 3. The pupils are added as circles inside the eyes. They too need to be drawn a little bit bigger than usual. Now come Barbie's eyelashes. They will look extra thick if you draw them like this, with a long zigzag line across the top of the eye and a shorter one below it. After one side is done, try to draw lashes the same way on the other eye. Don't worry if they look kind of strange right now. They will look much better in a moment when they're filled in black. One final small touch for the eyes, a small line on each to show the eyelid. Step number 4. Barbie's eyebrows are shaped like this and curve over the eye. After one side is drawn, add a brow to the other side, seeing how well you can match them. Another unusual feature about Barbie is her extra small nose. You can draw it with just a couple of curves for the bottom and a short line above it like this. Step number 5. I'm going to start the mouth with a shape like this. It may look like a lip right now, but it's actually the opening where the teeth are. Once that shape is drawn, you can add a lip on the top and one on the bottom. The ears are just simple curves on the side of the head. The tops should line up with the center of the eyes. Step number 6. Okay, it's time to draw Barbie's big hair. Start with a dot about right here. It's going to have a side part and look kind of like this. Draw the right side with a long curve that waves to the right a bit and then to the left. Now go back to that dot and draw the left side of the hair with a long curve that goes over her brow, down past her ear, and then back into the bottom of the paper. Then add 2 matching curved lines for her neck. Step number 7. The top of Barbie's hair starts with a part line. The side line is going to come out from it and then look kind of like this. The right side of the hair comes down like this, kind of waving in and out. An extra line near the top will make it kind of have a flowing look to it. The left side of the hair has a big swoop too and goes up and down and then off the edge of the paper because, Barbie has big hair. Now just a few lines near her part will add a little extra texture. One of the last things to do is to add earrings. Mine are just going to be simple with some circles that are stacked on top of each other, but you could certainly get much fancier if you want. If you'd like to add a little sparkle to your drawing, now is a really good time to do it with some burst-like shapes like this. They could also just be made from some lines too. I would only add a few though, so you don't cover up too much of your drawing. Step number 8. All right, the drawing is finally done, so it's time to get out that black marker. You need to trace over all of those pencil lines, including the stars. Remember, working slowly will always get you your best results. And when the drawing is done, I always recommend taking an eraser and looking for any extra pencil lines that might still be showing. Now, before you put that black marker away, it's actually the perfect tool to fill in the pupil and all of those eyelashes. If you want, at this point, you can also draw a little circle inside the iris for a shiny white spot, but it's totally up to you. Step number 9. All right, it's time to start coloring. I'm going to start with her skin, which is that kind of standard peach color, so it shouldn't be too hard to find. I do recommend pressing really hard though, so that light color really shows up. Then her eyes get colored blue. And of course, Barbie's lips are pink. Now for all of that hair. I'm going to use the lightest yellow crayon I have, but I'm going to press really hard. If you want to experiment with adding some shadows to the hair, my printed tutorial shows how to add a little bit of light brown. I'm going to keep this video simple though and just color everything solid yellow. And last but not least is the background. Kind of seems like pink is the obvious choice here too, but feel free to choose something else if you'd like. Whatever you do choose though, be sure to press hard and color carefully so you don't have any white spots when you're done. All right, I think this Barbie drawing is all done. I hope you learned how exaggerated some of her features are, like her extra large eyes and extra small nose. That's a kind of trick that lots of cartoon artists like to use, so you might want to try it in your other cartoon drawings too. You know, you can find more projects like this on my website, Art Projects for Kids, including how to draw Anna and how to draw Elsa from the movie Frozen. Thanks so much for coming, and I hope to draw with you again real soon.